All right, guys, I wanted to talk to y'all about the Mission Darkness Foam Shield Faraday bag. I've had this thing for a few months. I got it at Christmas last year, so late last year I picked it up. Been wanting to try one out, and seemed like Mission Darkness had some favorable reviews, and they seemed like a reputable manufacturer of these types of bags. So I picked one up, went with this size one. This is called their Foam Shield Faraday bag. They make all sorts of different sizes, and there's a ton of different companies that make these things. But I wanted to try out the Mission Darkness one because they seem to be legit, I guess, if you want to say it that way. And picked this thing up. Very pleased with the size of it. I've tried several of the different brand ones, or a couple of them, and depending on which one, which model you get, a lot of them were too small for the standard modern day size cell phones, and I had issues with that. So, but this one seems to be a good size, and it just has a fold top closure on it where it velcros back to itself, and then you get these little ID windows here if you want to place some sort of a card in there. And they actually serialize these bags, if you can see that there. And again, pretty pleased with it overall. I done some testing as much as I could, or with the capabilities that I have available to me. I've tested it with some radios in there, some analog radios in there on VHF and UHF, and even FM radio with the Baofeng, and had favorable results there, even with an antenna on it, which you wouldn't want to store it with an antenna on it in the bag, but I have used it or tested it with the antenna on there, and it still blocks the signals. I've used the app to test it. They make these Faraday bag tester apps and stuff that you can kind of download or whatever and run on your phone. Those seem to work well as also. No issues there. And different GPS modes and stuff, tracking apps, had success with that as well. And as far as the Google GPS data goes, I think that the way that stuff works, and pinging the cell towers and everything of that nature, I think once you take the phone out of the bag, then it's gonna automatically remember where its last known position was in relation to its current position, and it's gonna draw an azimuth between those two locations, and then it's gonna continue or resume its data collection. So you take that for what it's worth. And like I said, that's just limited testing that I done, but I think that it would be in your best interest, if you didn't want to transmit that kind of location data and stuff, then yes, you can turn those permissions and stuff off on different apps, and you should, as just a preventative measure. If you don't want to, you know, have all that data collected on you, you should turn all that stuff off. But is it really gonna be off, and is it really gonna stop tracking and collecting that data? I'm not so sure. But in the event that you just didn't want to be tracked or have that information collected on you, I think that you would probably be better served to just not have that sort of a device with you, if you get what I'm saying. But that's totally up to you. But not saying that, you know, you should be doing anything weird or illegal, not saying that, but, and this is not legal advice or any shit of that nature, but just saying that in my experience, that right there is a little bit, it's not really something that I believe is going to be 100% blocked by a bag like this, or powering the phone down, or anything like that. So I think that Google and stuff like that is still going to be collecting that data regardless of what you do, other than not having that device with you. But besides that, I had favorable results with everything else. Like they got this app called like Life 360, and there's probably 100 other ones that track and share GPS locations and stuff. And it done a fine job at blocking that information. And then let's just take a look inside of the bag. It's got this copper mesh type of material or fabric throughout the whole bag. And I forget how many layers they said that it has, but their website is pretty good as far as giving you the information as well as the packaging that they provide you when you purchase one of these bags. And I liked it so much, and I wanted another one, that I went ahead and picked up a second one. And I purchased all this stuff out of pocket. They don't even know I exist. I don't have any relationship with Mission Darkness. And of course they are made in China, just for reference, but seems like to me just about every damn thing in this country is made in China anymore. So, you know, good luck with that. But like I said, tons of information on here. And if you get on their website, they will tell you all the different types of signals that they advertise this thing as being capable of blocking. And then right here on the front, it says block all wireless signals. Keep your phone and other small electronic devices shielded to prevent hacking, tracking, and chain of custody corruption. So apparently they also are utilized by maybe some law enforcement or different governmental agencies as well. I don't know that to be true, but it seems like they are trying to market these types of products to those organizations as well. So that's what I got. Like I said, I picked up a second one, the exact same one, because I wanted another one. And like I said, after trying a few different ones that the sizes were wonky and all that stuff, I just decided to just go ahead and get another one of these, because I know how it works and I know what I can fit in there. So let's see, this is an iPhone something or another. I don't know what the hell one it is, but that definitely fits just fine. And this iPhone will even fit with, it's got an OtterBox case on it, and it also has the little belt clip or whatever you want to call it, holster, and it'll fit with that on it as well without issue. And the UV5R will fit in there with the extended battery. Just take your antenna off, and as you can see, it fits in there just fine. You got plenty of room to spare, so no issues there with the UV5R with the extended battery. The UV9R Pro, it definitely fits. And like I said, you definitely want to take your antenna off. So no issues fitting that in there as well. You can drop your antenna in there with it if you like to. And if you want to even store your phone in there, you can still put maybe a charging cable in there if you like. And maybe a USB data blocker still fit in there. And you still got room for all that stuff inside of the bag. And you can still close it nice and secure. So you got to get that Velcro closed up, and it folds down twice to actually seal the bag up. So that's what I got for you guys. I know I said I was going to talk to y'all about this, but I wanted to spend some time with it, and then I just kind of got sidetracked and started doing other stuff. So, but I like it, and I don't have much experience with many other RF bags or Farraday bags, whatever you want to call them. But this one right here, like I said, I liked it enough to where I went ahead and picked up a second one. So yeah, just went ahead and got a brand new one, or an additional one, a couple of weeks ago. And I'm not an expert at any of this, and I sure as hell ain't a scientist or anything. But I think that this is probably a decent place to start if you are in the market for some sort of Farraday bag. And I was also able to fit my night vision monocular in there, even with the Noise Fighter's J-arm, articulating J-arm on it. And it's a Tanto, so it's comparably sized to a PVS 14. So that fit just fine as well, and the bag seals up, no big deal, no issues there, even with that articulating J-arm on there from Noise Fighters. So hopefully this helps, guys. And if you guys are looking for one of these, I will post one of my Amazon affiliate links in the description box if you want to buy one from there to help support the Palmetto Dissonant channel. And if not, then you can do whatever you want to. But I will post the affiliate link below for you guys to take a look at it. It's in my Amazon shop. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.